What's up, boss? How you doing?
I don't answer questions.
What's going on, boss?
I don't answer questions.
Why you seem so upset, boss?
I don't answer questions.
All right.
Have you ever wondered why even the most experienced cops can slip up on the job? It's a tough profession, and mistakes can happen to the best of them. But what about rookie cops? They're just starting, trying to find their way in law enforcement. In today's video, we'll delve into the challenges these newcomers face and how these challenges can sometimes lead them to making errors in judgment and procedure. Understanding these rookie blunders is vital for improving law enforcement practices and ensuring the safety and trust of the public. In August 2023, a driver named Nate was traveling along North Avenue East when an officer from the Westville Police Department pulled him over for a traffic violation. The officer initiated the stop and approached Nate's vehicle, requesting his license, registration, and proof of insurance.
What's up, boss? How you doing?
I don't answer questions.
Can I get your license, registration, insurance, please?
What have I been pulled over for?
Speeding, sir.
Nate, curious about the reason for the stop, inquired about the nature of the violation. The officer explained that it was due to alleged speeding, claiming that Nate had been driving at 48 miles an hour in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. Rather than answering additional questions, Nate exercised his right to remain silent.
48. Yeah, I was going 30, huh?
48, sir. Can I get your license, registration, insurance, please?
48?
48, man.
Damn, that's some horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I record everything.
Interestingly, the officer's demeanor changed once he realized the encounter was being recorded. An analysis of the available evidence, including dash camera footage and GPS data, revealed a potential discrepancy in the officer's claim regarding Nate's speed. Furthermore, the dash camera footage indicated that there were no other vehicles behind Nate for a considerable period before the officer's patrol car suddenly appeared, casting doubt on the legality of the traffic stop. Dashcams often provide critical evidence of interactions between officers and individuals used in investigations and legal proceedings. It also offers transparency to the public. In this case, dashcam footage was detailed documentation of Nate's alleged traffic violation. Nate's encounter unfolded due to an earlier encounter, approximately a mile before the traffic stop. During that earlier interaction, Nate raised his middle finger towards the approaching police officer as he drove past in the opposite lane. It's crucial to note that Nate's vehicle was operating well within the posted speed limits even during this incident. Following this provocative exchange, the officer decided to initiate a traffic stop, providing the reason for the stop as speeding. However, it's important to analyze the validity of this claim. A brief examination of the officer's dash camera footage shows a device used for calibrating a vehicle's speed. While the first digit indicates a 3, the second digit remains ambiguous and lacks clarity. Nate, demonstrating an understanding of his rights and obligations, requested an explanation for the traffic stop.
48. Yeah, I was going 30, huh?
Can I get your license, registration, insurance, please?
I'll put it right here on the window for you.
What happened? All right, we can do this. Are you gonna open this, boss?
What do you mean?
Adhering to legal requirements, Nate presented these documents by placing them against the window. However, despite Nate's adherence to the law, the officer pressed further, requesting Nate to physically hand over the documents.
Can you give it to me?
I can. I'm only required to present it to you, and I have presented it.
You're just gonna do this, or are you gonna just give it to me?
The law says I just have to present it to you. I have.
Okay, yeah, but
I've presented
can you open?
I can.
Now, this was unnecessary from a legal standpoint. At this point, it becomes evident that the officer may have been attempting to elicit Nate's response. This raises serious concerns about the officer's conduct, as his demands have now exceeded legal requirements.
So this is what we're gonna do? We're just gonna play games?
For my safety, yes.
Your safety?
My safety.
So you don't want to hand me your license?
I have presented it to you. Legally, that's all I'm required to do.
Okay.
What's going on, boss?
I don't answer questions.
Throughout the encounter, the officer employed passive-aggressive communication techniques. His questions such as, "Why are you so upset?" and "Are we playing games?" seemed harmless. This style of communication is known for creating frustration without openly expressing fault.
Let's get him for speeding.
Yeah.
48.
To make this traffic stop even more questionable, the officer returned to his car to give a citation. However, how he did so appeared intentionally sloppy and careless. This only exerted the officer's passive-aggressive behavior. What were the hidden intentions behind the officer's specific actions? This encounter is an important reminder of how crucial it is to be aware of your rights and responsibilities during such encounters, and maintain your composure when faced with deliberate provocation.
What was his name?
Nathan.
I think we've dealt with this one.
The officer seemed to find Nate's name vaguely familiar, and a brief check of Nate's citation history revealed his prior encounter with the neighboring city's police department. Nate was pulled over by a Cranford officer for exercising his First Amendment right and was issued a citation for a perceived window obstruction. However, a judge ultimately dismissed the citation, but it remained on the officer's database. As Officer Taha grappled with issuing a citation, the other officer inquired further about Nate's information. He requested Nate's name, seemingly unaware that Nate had already provided his identification.
I don't answer
What was your
questions.
name?
What?
What was your name?
You got my ID, didn't he?
No, I don't think you told me. What was his name?
Nathan.
I think we've dealt with this one.
Well, he didn't take it. He wrote down all my information, right?
Trying to read his handwriting. Nathan?
That'd be correct.
Nathan? Alright. What's your phone number, boss?
I gave out all the information I need to give. I'm not giving out my phone number.
Alright.
Officer Taha appeared to doubt Nate's account of his speed. Nate swiftly responded, asserting that he documented every detail and welcomed an inspection of his speed data.
Any reason why you're so upset, man?
I'm not upset.
Alright.
Perhaps when you pull someone over, you probably should do it for a good reason, not really something that you're lying about.
You think he was lying?
Oh, I record everything.
Okay.
The speed was recorded. I'll gladly fight this in court.
Alright, boss. Alright.
It'd be interesting to see if he shows
Look,
up.
he doesn't have to give his phone number or email address.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have to, so do with that information if you want.
All right.
Yeah.
This remarkable transparency showcased Nate's assurance in adhering to speed limits and his willingness to substantiate his statements with proof. Following that, Nate pointed out that the radar equipment had logged his speed, leading Officer Taha to deny its utilization. As suggested earlier, this raised questions about whether the officer's speeding claim was accurate.
You said I was lying?
Yeah.
Is the radar gonna lie too?
Emphasizing the importance of transparency and accountability in law enforcement. This incident portrayed a citizen who was aware of his rights and willing to defend them. It also raised concerns about the conduct and credibility of the officers involved. Everything about the officers' conduct raises questions. Why were they so doubtful towards Nate? One would assume a cop knows better, right? Well, you guessed correctly. He was a rookie.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be issuing you a summons for careless. All the information is on the ticket. It's $88. You can just pay it online. We get careless. You're driving in a careless manner. I observed you driving 48 into 35, sir. This is what I'm giving you, okay?
Officer Taha, a relatively new addition to the police force, was presumably still within his probationary period. This inference is drawn from his name being only written in pencil on the citation. The incident took another twist as Officer Taha, now tasked with issuing a citation, claimed that he had clocked Nate's speed at the intersection of Elmer and North Avenue East. However, when reviewing the dashcam footage, it became evident that Nate had been consistently driving nearly 10 miles below the posted speed limit before, during, and after the intersection. This discrepancy raised questions about the accuracy of the officer's speed assessment, further muddling the situation. During this already problematic encounter, Officer Taha struggled with his computer and printer, prompting a call for assistance from a third officer. The lack of experience was very apparent at this point. The citation proved to be dubious, as Officer Taha indicated that Nate was cited for careless driving. However, a closer examination of the ticket revealed that it stated, "Careless driving is likely to endanger personal property." This classification relied on subjective judgment rather than objective evidence, making it easier to dispute in court. On the ticket, Officer Taha also marked Nate's speed at 49 miles an hour, which would incur a fine and points on his record. The officer's citation for careless driving seemed to match the maximum fine of a speeding ticket. What were the officer's motivations behind this? As the interaction concluded, Officer Taha suggested that he had given Nate a break by issuing a careless driving citation instead of a speeding ticket.
This is what I'm giving you, okay? Give me a little bit break on the speed, and I don't know what's the issue.
This contradicted the earlier claim that Nate had been driving recklessly. The officer's honesty and professionalism are clearly under scrutiny here. In conclusion, this incident serves as a reminder of the challenges rookies in law enforcement face and the potential consequences of questionable conduct during traffic stops. It underscores the vital need for transparency, accuracy, and adherence to proper procedures to maintain public trust and safety in law enforcement interactions. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.